spooky Halloween episode, even though it's probably not Halloween when this goes up.
Maybe?
I don't know. I don't know I'm going to upload this.
Well, either way, it's been... This one took a bit.
Only 3 sessions.
Yeah.
Hey, Halloween is on a Monday.
Sick.
Nice. It's panned out really nicely this year.
Yeah. Yeah, so we watched Ghost Stories, which should be evident from the title. We watched the English dub because why the fuck would you watch anything else?
Yeah, that's the one that people recommend, the English.
You recommended it. My friend Bobby recommended it. And I was like, alright. When she recommended it, I was like, alright, there's something to this.
Okay, maybe Jacob's not full of shit.
Okay. To throw myself under the bus, I also shit on you for recommending G Gundam, and then I started watching it, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Spoilers for the next one.
Or something that may have happened.
That already happened. Whatever, it's fine. You're listening to this in the future. Hello, future people. I hope we're not all dying.
I mean, we're all dying right now.
But
slowly but surely, one day we will wake up dead.
But do you wake up if you're dead? Anyway, Ghost Stories.
It's a show about a whole bunch of people who were really dumb. And ghosts.
Yeah, and one guy's a psychical researcher, which might be the dumbest term I've heard thrown around. One's a born-again Christian. I'm fairly certain that was not her original character, but goddammit, that was fucking funny. One's a pervert who lost his virginity to his babysitter in pre-4th grade. And another pair, 4-year-old, which makes no sense why he would even be in school, especially given his
special needs.
Kid's not in the best of shape. Dyslexic. I almost said that wrong. And according to the cast, not all there. Has a tendency to break into
babbling.
Yes.
Straight up babbling. Oh, did you voice him?
He's just in my range. Anyway, and the main female lead, who I don't have a lot to say. She's kind of just there.
Yeah, she's the only sort of normal person in this group.
But also kind of like, there's no defining traits.
She's a character who exists.
Yes.
And her mom was the one who sealed all these ghosts away.
Yep.
Into the mountains. And then Reconstruction happened.
So all the ghosts got released. And they're all infecting the abandoned school.
Except for one ghost who was at the Blood Lake. Ah! That's the only one.
Yeah. So, right away, they deal with a ghost called a Monojaku. Because their cat, Kaya, ran into the abandoned school. And they need to get the cat back.
Because, the kid brought the cat to school because he doesn't have any friends.
Yeah.
That's the rationale there.
Probably still doesn't. And in the process, they managed to seal this big evil demon. He becomes more powerful the more scared you are of him. Into the cat.
Yeah.
And then the cat starts talking.
Yeah.
And becomes basically the best character in this anime.
Yeah, because he doesn't give a shit.
No fucks given the entire time. And then he has a heel turn in like the last 5 minutes for no reason.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
That's what he does. So yeah, it just follows the cast around as deal with all these spirits that have come back, and they're mad, and sometimes they don't deal with them at all.
Yep.
Like the headless biker, who just kind of leaves.
Yeah, to take someone else's head, I guess.
See, that one's pretty easy to deal with. Just wear a scarf.
True, but sometimes he can summon the wind to take your scarf away.
And in that situation, you have to have a doll, and you have to...
You have to basically tell him that you're gonna give him head and get way, way sensual about it.
It's fine, and then he'll get inside the doll head.
And then he'll summon another thing to cut the doll head in half and then come out of the water
and then leave you alone.
And be like, damn, they got their scarves. Time to leave.
Let's see, who else was there?
There was the painter who, liked boobies.
Yeah.
Literally, I believe the line was, I like boobies.
Is he wrong, though?
It's just, I don't know. And, there was the evil ice witch at the random Japanese ski resort.
Yeah, the blood like,
God, there was a lot. Every single episode had a thing. There was the play that it was sort of, I think they were doing like Phantom of the Opera.
Is that what that was?
I don't know.
I was thinking it was Hamlet.
But he had the whole
Look,
getup.
I don't know.
And he
like,
bled from his hands, and it was weird.
Look, that ghost was anything related to the stage. That's what his domain was.
Yeah.
So if you made a wish on like something happening on stage, it would happen.
No. It wasn't on stage. It was on specifically the fourth step leading up to a shrine.
Yeah, but like, wasn't it just about like? Didn't he only grant like stage-related wishes or something like that?
No, he granted the wishes of anyone who...
I'm glad you remember this.
Yeah, he granted wishes to anyone who was sitting on that step. It just all happened to be about...
Gotcha.
...that play. Because one guy didn't want to be the lead.
Yeah.
So the whole thing caught fire because it was a lightning strike.
Then there's the bathroom ghost.
That was weird.
Look, do you ask for red toilet paper or blue toilet paper?
And if you ask for a different color, you'd get sucked into the void.
You get dragged to hell.
Oh yeah, and then every time they have to seal this away, they have to chant something, and they came up with some fun ones.
Yeah.
I don't remember most any of them.
Look.
All I remember is that the first one made me kind of like cock my head, and I'm like, oh, yeah, these guys are going so far off script. It's kind of amazing.
Look, demon made of rock, you can just suck my... Yeah, that's what they went with.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I don't remember much else, so...
I mean, we've been watching this over the course of 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was entertaining. Oh god, the bunny girl.
How could we forget?
She was the best fucking side character. Basically, she loved making these dolls and resurrected a rabbit with whom she had possible relations and who was black. It's explicitly stated in the show that this albino rabbit was black.
And that's why they couldn't be together.
But the rabbit had kids. Like my favorite part was her like getting down to the cage and be like, "You wouldn't hurt me, would you?" And then he breaks out and just like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!"
This is the part in the movie where I'm gonna foolishly trust you to not kill me.
Oh, it's everything about it, and then the ending part is like, remember if you have
being a deadbeat dad's not cool.
Oh god, like the show veers into some territory. The entire ski resort episode is incredibly racist.
Yeah.
Everyone's racist.
Yeah, it's great. Except it's not.
The snow ghost is a size queen.
But she's popular.
Yes,
Really popular.
Really popular. And the fucking one teacher is like beyond horny, dying for a hookup, and like really explicit about it.
Yeah, no, it's really good. She would have had more fun with the microphone, though.
Yep. Yep. God.
No, it's...
A for size, D for endurance.
No, it's real good.
Oh, man. This show goes off the rails so many times, and it loves to commentate on certain episodes that are just like... Like, the biker episode was insane. And
Look, none of this is making sense. I don't think it's going to make sense at this point.
No, it's completely nuts. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to throw some numbers at this and call it an episode. So, plot.
Oh, there was not one.
No.
There was an overarching plot that was just, hey, steal some ghosts.
It was very much Monster of the Week, but there was a little bit of continuity, but not a lot.
Yeah, not enough to constitute a plot.
Nope.
Because it's not like a regular slice of life where you can see time progressing. It's like... It was winter for a really long time, and then it wasn't, and then it was winter again.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Give it a 1.
That's fair. I hit a Q instead. Alright. Characters. Fuck. Every supporting character was better than most main cast characters. With the exception of, what's-her-face? Fuck. What the fuck is her name?
I don't know, describe her.
Born Again Christian.
Oh, Momoko.
Momoko was great. Brother, pretty solid. Everyone else in the main cast kind of sucked, but the supporting cast was like... There was the one teacher who's basically a sex pest. The guy.
Yeah.
And
his rival teacher who never shows up.
Yeah.
That was his running gag, is he's got a rival.
And the principal who just doesn't want to do shit.
Man, I hate kids.
So
dump some more paint in there.
Yeah, and Monojaku, Kaya, cat demon.
Yeah.
Fucking
the best demon.
Just solid. The ghosts. Any character that showed up for that episode was better than pretty much anyone in like any of the consistent characters.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's so weird that was the case, but
I think it's because they didn't have to like be consistent with the side characters. You could just make them whoever, because like it doesn't matter in the next episode. They're not going to be there.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I think that's why most of them hit more often than missing, because it's like you can't ruin a character with 3 lines.
Yeah, I guess.
Like the dog with the human face.
He's in like the main art.
Yeah, he's on the box art.
And I'm like, you see him twice.
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah, so I would say the main characters are maybe at a 2, but everyone else is hitting like a 4 on average, which unfortunately leaves us with like a 3.
That's fine.
Animation.
Bad.
It's got that early 2000s, like, we're figuring out CG, sort of. every so often it just and then there's that one episode where suddenly it's shaded different and the eyes are weird and I'm just staring at it and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, the one episode where they got a budget.
Yeah.
That was more than like 3/4 in some pocket lint.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was the radio episode, which was kind of boring.
Nothing was happening. That entire episode was carried by the teacher.
Yeah, that's the only like good thing in that episode. But like as opposed to, or as inconsistencies go, like I don't think there were any like bad inconsistencies like in terms of animation.
Nothing horrible. It never like full on died. It was there was the one episode that was clearly the budget episode, but yeah, no, I think it was fine.
Give it a 3 then.
Fair enough.
3 for average.
Genre strength, man. I don't fucking like. This wasn't a good horror anime.
It wasn't a good slice of life either, for being real.
Well, I mean, the problem with it being a slice of life is that the script was butchered. So, which, I mean, I think saves this anime. Because I wouldn't have given a shit about it if it was taken seriously.
Yeah, don't worry, I wouldn't have either. Neither would, like, the 6 people who recommended this to me.
Yeah. It wasn't really scary, because no one died. I think the only person who
there were a ton of people who died off screen.
I think the only person who was explicitly said to have died was the guy who committed suicide in the Headless Rider episode. No one else was actually... People would just come back, or be like, they're out sick, with the one girl who got fucking choked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the one girl got fucking erased from time, and then just came back.
Did she come back?
Yes.
Was that for the cameo episode? Where everybody's there as a cameo?
I don't know. It was the Wish episode, and there were 3 random annoying catty girls, and then there was the ghost. And
you're right. She did come back because
because there were 3 of them on the roof.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So,
Ghosts don't follow rules.
Clearly. So, like, as a horror anime, it fails. As a slice of life anime, it kind of fails.
Okay, but what about as a comedy?
As a comedy, it has its moments.
Okay.
It's not... This show didn't really have me doubling over, dying laughing, so much as it just had some, like, left hooks that would just catch me. I feel like, oh my god, we're going there. I think the only time I actually couldn't stop laughing was Amana Jaku going off about Clear, so it's like, just watch your damn face. I don't know why that got me, but his delivery on that was incredible. So if we want to rate this as a comedy, which is the only reason you're really watching this, it's pretty good. I think it hits more than it misses. But sometimes
if you don't understand pop culture, oh man, this is gonna miss a lot.
Oh, dude, pop culture from the 2000s.
Because they kept name dropping people, and I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Dude, they fucking dropped All Your Base.
Yeah.
All Your Base are belong to us, and I just kind of stared wide-eyed, like, really? We're doing that? Fuck. Fucking Amano Jaku dropping movie references was entertaining, though.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
That's fine.
Since,
The dub. I want to give this more points than I should be able to, because the dub is...
The dub is the reason you're here.
Like, why would you watch this if not for the dub? The dub is incredible. They really took the gloves off. Like, I love that, like, it's kind of off the rails, and you just feel it as, like, it just goes further and further
Yeah.
It starts jumping sharks and they start swearing, and I'm just like, oh my god. They didn't give a fuck.
Look, they were only given a couple rules, and most of those rules were just names gotta stay the same, ghosts gotta stay the same. Do whatever the hell you want.
I'm surprised they even tried to follow the plot. The one where they time travel through paintings was like, where the character's like, I could never have understood this if not for the script. I'm hitting it with a 2, because that's the best I can give it.
Alright.
Special mention. Fuck. It's either Imanajaku as Kaya, or it's the Rabbit Girl. And the problem is that I don't remember anything specific from the Rabbit Girl. I just remember thinking she, like, all her lines were fucking gold.
She'd be quiet and then just immediately shout something and then go back to quiet.
Which did get played by a couple other characters. The one ghost girl would suddenly, like, really, really into Satan. But, to the point where she's, like, screaming like she's having an orgasm and is like, I need a cigarette. But,
I feel like we should give it to the cat, but I think it's funnier in retrospect to give it to Rabbit Girl. Because you're going to scroll past this every once in a while and be like, oh yeah, Rabbit Girl.
But I won't remember, like, that's the thing, it's like, even now, the only line I remember from her was her getting down to the cage and the rabbit breaking out. Just like, you son of a bitch! Fuck. The problem is that, oh god, like,
I mean, you could just be like side characters. +2.
Yeah, but...
And then that encompasses both Cat and Rabbit Girl.
I mean, you could make the argument that Imanajaku is actually a main character, but...
I mean, you could.
But there are one, like, he just kind of shows up to be like, wow, look at this shit you got yourselves into.
Or just to call them ugly.
Yeah.
That's the best part of that one episode. He's just like, wow, you were the 4 ugliest kids I've ever seen. And they're just sitting there staring at him.
Like, I love that he, like, shows up in one episode. It's like, you forgot to feed me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm telling you, the obvious answer is Cat, but still.
Yeah, it is. Alright, I'll give it to the cat. Alright. This is going to be the first one that got anything for the dub.
Woo! First time the dubs added something.
14.
Wow, 14's higher than...
wrong.
That does feel wrong.
No, what, you thought it's higher than it should be? I think it's lower than it should be.
I thought it was going to be... I think it's higher than I thought it would be because we gave it a lot of 3s.
Yeah, we did. And
but then again, we gave... Yeah.
But
then we gave the bonus points, so...
Yeah. Fuck. Like, I mean, we have it as better than Oron, which, of course. It just barely beat out Sakamoto. Like, that doesn't feel right. Sakamoto was okay, but I don't know.
It's fine. These numbers are all arbitrary anyway.
Yeah,
These numbers mean nothing.
You're kind of right. So... Alright, well, we'll see you for whatever the fuck will be after this.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, no idea. See ya.
See ya.